I guess it would be nice to talk about how all this started. And I think it started a couple of years ago. I just wanted to play some Brahms and get some people to maybe write something new. And we came up with some lovely composers who would be willing to go with this crazy idea of FAF. Apparently, Brahms had a very close friend, Joseph Joachim, who had a motto, Frei, aber einsam, free but lonely, FAE. Brahms, of course, not to be outdone, also had a sort of motto which he called FAF, Frei, aber Froh, free but happy. And we thought it would really be nice if every composer that we approached would agree to at least consider putting that motto into the music. With any luck, that's actually happened.
Yes.
And you've promised to show me. I know it's there somewhere.
It's there. It's
okay.
hidden in here.
See, it's the hidden part. That,
Right.
Yeah, that's.
Well, I feel like Missy and I are probably not quite as romantic as those men. I mean, I don't want to speak for you, but I'm into sort of burying things real deep, and so the fun of finding out the motto is not. It's not that Shostakovich model of. We know your name. We know your name. Do you know what? It's cool. We got it. You don't need to put a gong on it. We got it. We're cool. Yeah, I think for us it's more about like you bury something inside the concrete.
Well, I think that was sort of the idea. So Missy's piece, I guess you would call it kind of a moto perpetuo, with some unusual rhythmic elements.
As an adult, I never thought of Brahms as being a huge influence on me. But then I thought back to my experience playing piano as a kid, and I thought, well, Brahms was all over that, and he's really in my DNA. And I think it's because there's this darkness that runs through everything. And I think even when we have like a soaring major melody and these glorious arpeggios, and there's this dark thread. And I also I remember loving how things would sort of turn on a dime. So it's like you start off like with this crashing storm of notes, and then 2 seconds later, we're like, walking on the Rhine next to Clara Schumann, and the sun comes out, and it's just this like glorious sort of moment, and it's just this seamless sort of movement from one to the other that I think really spoke to me when I was very young. It still speaks to me now, and I think it's like been this thread in my work throughout.
For me, Brahms was the way I managed to sort of get into it was Brahms as a contrapuntist. And I was thinking also about the FAE, FAF stuff. I wanted to find something that was sort of about these notions of being boxed in or being free and being happy with that or not happy with that. But specifically, there's this poet, Cavafy, whose texts almost always articulate exactly that kind of thing. There's always this sense of enclosure and release. And then in talking with Anne-Sophie about what she liked, she suggested this poem by Joyce Carol Oates. The title is I Saw a Woman Walking into a Plate Glass Window. And it's essentially someone just crashing through a piece of glass, and how that's transparent and painful and liberating, and so I made a little sandwich of Cavafy, Joyce Carol Oates, Cavafy again.
So I just want to show you, this is where
Now I'm excited.
this is the FAF.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, so
But
this is
there's
the climactic moment, and finally the motive emerges. And it's sort of been hinting at it, but
So
always
you
like
put the E
there's a million
in too,
wrong.
so it's FAFE.
Right.
Oh.
Free but happy,
Free but happy and
lonely.
lonesome.
Yeah, wow, it takes it all in. Fantastic.